I think we're live, Rosie. I think we're live, Doodle. There we are. Oof. All right, we're live. We're live, Doodle. Ah. Meow. What? What? Wait till we have. Wait till we have people. We don't have people yet, Doodle. Meow. Oh, we have somebody. Somebody just joined us. Yeah, my hair's looking like crapola. It's Ryan. What's going on, Ryan? You're almost in frame, Doodle. You're almost. Meow. We can almost see you. Meow, meow. We got Ryan. Who else we got? Who else is here to see you? But they can't see you. You're hiding on the floor. There we go. There's the Doodle. So, hey, Ryan. Hey, Ryan. She's going to make me pay for that, Ryan. What is it, baby? What is it? Yeah, she was chilling out on the floor. Hers was chilling out on the floor. Come on. Blunk. Ow, ow. There we go. What do you do? Oh yeah. Yeah. Bathe your feet because Daddy touched you. Meow. Hello. Back on. Yep, she's back on the sofa. I'm gonna have to get a hat. My hair. Can't do anything with it. There you go. We're going to do the old fedora today. We'll do the red one. What do you think, Rosie? You like the red fedora? Yeah? Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's getting long, but it's not long enough to really do anything with. That's why it just falls in my face and looks dumb. Hey, Marilyn. Marilyn has joined us. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Yes, Marilyn. She doesn't look like, don't touch me. Gambling hat. There you go. Why don't you move over here to the center? Move over. I bet if I threw some treats down there, you'd move over, wouldn't you? Okay, so I need some input from the Army. Can y'all hear me okay? I need to give me some feedback on my audio and my video because I'm trying out a new camera. Oh, it's not a new camera. It's actually an old camera. It's an old webcam that I've had for years. Uh, and I'm trying to do, instead of doing the room mic, I'm wearing one of the lapel mics. So let me know how the sound in the video. I'm looking at it. I can see a difference in the video from using my iPhone 13, and to me it doesn't look as crisp. It doesn't look as clear. The hat, it was a 5-pack of fedoras. It was, I mean, I can show you. So it was a 5-pack. I think it was listed as Cuban fedoras because I'm all about all things Spanish. It had the red one. This one's the one that I wear most often. Then the blue one. So we'll put the blue one on. There we go. Am I blocking you, Doodle? And then the black and the white. And I got them off of Amazon. I want to say it was like, for the set of 5, I want to say it was like $20 or $30, something like that. Oh, Jeanette decided to show up, Doodle. Hey, Jeanette. All right, well, that's it for the Rosie Show today. So sorry you missed it, Jeanette. I'm kidding. I'm just playing. Just joking. So yeah, Marilyn, I got them off of Amazon. It was a set of 5. I think it was listed as Cuban fedoras, and like I said, it was like $20 or $30, if I'm not mistaken. It wasn't much, but yeah. You want to try my fedora, Doodle? No, the fedora's not for you. Meow, where are you going? You don't know? Yeah, I know. I'm going to pay for that. She's been in a fiery mood this morning. Ever since I got back from church, she's been. No, stop. You're not. Jesus. Yeah, she's been a fireball this morning. You're not going to cut your ear. Sorry, not going to happen. You don't get to cut your ear. Where are you going, Doodle? You don't know? In your corner, as usual. If you think you're getting all the way over there so you can claw your ear, you're mistaken. Doodle. I bet if it threw treats down here, you'd come over, wouldn't you? Scott and oh yeah, I did keep the. I thought I put the red one. Yeah. So I sort of blend in with everything. I like to call it hat. Oh well, thank you, Marilyn. Yeah, I bought those. Well, the flat hats, or what was it? What was it you called them, Ryan? Farm hats. I bought those specifically because as my hair's growing out, it's at the point where I can't do anything with it, and it's not long enough to pull back in a ponytail, so it just sort of flops down, and I look like more of an idiot than I normally do. But yeah, so I figured I'd buy some hats because I mean you can only wear a baseball hat turned around backwards for so long before it gets on your nerves. What are you? Well, thank you, Marilyn. Scott and all blue. Just ignoring you now. What, her or you, Jeanette? Because of my smart remark at the beginning. Sorry, my bad. Maybe, I think Jeanette's saying she's ignoring me now. Well, thank you, Marilyn. I appreciate that. What are you, you look like you're trying to, okay, come on. Slowly. Or you're going to lay halfway, half on and half off the blanket. Okay. Very cool. Yeah, I didn't, I was just sort of, just showing you all the different colors. I didn't realize I kept the blue one on. But yeah, I look like a long-haired Smurf. Meow, what? You're the one that's a foot and a half out of reach. I can't pet you. And you're saying, yeah, that means you can't mess with me either. Doodle in her corner. Yeah. You know you can't resist. Don't look. You know you can't resist. You know you want to attack. Don't do it. Don't give in. Okay, maybe she can resist. Blue looks good on me. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. See there, Doodle. People do like me. She's like, no, they don't. They're just patronizing you, Daddy. People really do love me. She's got me very well trained. Oh, okay. All right. So the 2 weeks is up. I almost thought that I was going to have some time to work on my idea yesterday, but I didn't. So I will reveal to you, you've got to get this in your head. You've got to develop the image in your mind. So see there, Marilyn said that they love me. See there? Sorry. What? So, all right. So get the picture in your head. So think about the beginning of a James Bond movie. How it's got the spiral like the riflings in a barrel where the camera view is looking through the barrel of a gun, and you hear the James Bond music, and then you see James walk into frame, or the silhouette of James Bond walk into frame. Then he turns and fires, and the barrel starts wavering as it turns red, as like blood running down. So just imagine that. So just imagine you're looking through the barrel of a gun, you're hearing the James Bond music, and then this one just sort of stumbles into frame and falls over. That was my idea. I still want to run with it. I think I can develop a whole series of Rosie episodes of her being a super spy cat with cerebellar hypoplasia. See there, Ryan loves me, Jeanette loves me. Why don't you love me, man? It just hurts. It hurts my heart. Yes, I'm trying to get used to this new camera. So on my end, it doesn't look as crisp as with the iPhone, but I also noticed there's not as much of a delay. So That's interesting. Huh. Yes, I can't remember how we were talking about some. Oh, we were talking about how my love for James Bond, and then I just started cracking up because I just had this image of her, coming into the frame and then just sort of flipping and flopping and falling over. Did you? She's going to sleep. She's going to sleep already. Can't get over all the blue. Let's see. I've got a red hat. I'm sure I've got a red shirt around here somewhere. I don't have red pants. I don't. Well, I've got a red blanket. I've got the original drug rug. If I had red pants, I could do all red. I don't have black pants. I don't have white pants. I've got blue jeans and then I've got suits. I've got black pants. They're my suit. One of my suits is black. Maybe I'll show up in a 3-piece suit one day. Who knows? Oh, I've got my Santa suit. I've got my sport coat, my tux coat for my Santa suit. Rosie licensed to scratch. Yes! Ryan for the win. Will you watch football tonight? Nope. Nope. I'm not a big football fan. I'm not a big MMA and Formula One. Those are about the only two sports that I like, and I generally don't have time to watch them, follow them, or any of that stuff. But no, football, basketball, baseball, no. That's no. The closest is if when I lived in Alabama, when as y'all know, I'm originally from Birmingham. Me and my sister would go to Birmingham Barons games every now and again, but that was just more for go out to the ballpark, get a beer, get a hot dog, for the baseball experience. And then when I was married, me and my former wife, we went to since I live in Houston now, we went to a Houston Astros game. But again, that was just because we wanted to go, the experience of going to a ball game. It wasn't because we follow the Astros or any of that stuff. So yeah, and answer you, no, I'm not watching the game tonight. I got as a matter of fact, I got errands to run as soon as this is over. So this may be a short episode today also. And then I've got more studying to do. And I contracted for another job starting tomorrow. So I've got to start getting all my tools and everything ready to start that tomorrow morning. So yeah, a lot going on. But I'm not one of the, I don't do, football, baseball, basketball. I mean, it's, I guess it's enjoyable to watch, but I've got so many other things in my life that are priorities that I'm not gonna, I don't worry about it. Are you gonna watch the game, Doodle? You'd rather I shut up? Okay. Marilyn said, "Me too. Not into football." Yeah. I mean, like I said, it's. I guess it's fun to watch if you have the time. But I mean, there's people that live their life by it. People that their mood will be dictated by whether or not their team wins or loses, or maybe by whether or not even if their team won, that's not good enough. They screwed up this play in the third quarter, and it's like, that gum, people. Your power bills still due, whether your team wins or loses. Your rent, your mortgage, your car payment, your whatever is still due, whether your team wins or loses. Get over it, deal with it. I mean, when I was a cop, I think I told y'all I actually worked murders that were directly related to the Alabama Auburn game. I mean, it's crazy. People literally killing each other over a football game, a college football game. Or, I mean, it's bad enough to be any football game, but God almighty. Now, people just take it way too. I know plenty of people that whether their team wins or loses will dictate not only how they feel for the next 3 days, but how they treat people for the next 3 days. I don't have people like that in my life because as soon as they start that garbage, they get evicted from my life. I ain't got time for that crap. I know some people go nuts. Oh yeah, I know a lot of people. A lot of people. I know people that have named their children after football coaches. Let me put it to you another way. There are people in my family that have named their children after football coaches. So yeah, I'm still on the license to scratch. That slogan's going in the video if I ever make it, Ryan. But yeah, Ryan says I like Formula One too, but not really other sports. Well, see, I like Formula One. I don't like NASCAR. I being from Alabama, right in the heart of NASCAR territory, Talladega, all this. I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick. I grew up around NASCAR. I grew up around all that crap. I mean, I guess it was okay at some point way back in the day, but I don't. I don't. I've dealt with enough race fans. When I was a cop, again, I've worked fatality wrecks right after Talladega because people left there thinking that they were, in turn 4 of the last lap or something, doing 120, 130 down the interstate and hit people. So, yeah, I'm over where my mom and stepdad live. Like when I lived in Birmingham, where they lived, going toward Georgia. I would go out I-20 to go to their house, and I would literally pass Talladega every time I would go to their house. I mean, and if it was race season, I'd be like, nope, I'll see y'all during the week. I'm not coming on the weekend. And then when I was learning to fly, when I was getting my pilot's license, then I used Talladega as one of the landmarks when I did I think it was my short solo cross country. But no, I've had my fill of NASCAR. I've had my fill of Talladega. No, Formula One, and that's about it. Jeanette says, "Well, let me tell you something. When my grandson was born, like this is way too nuts. That is way too Oh yeah, people get way into it, way too into it, way too into it. My son-in-law tried to name his first son Nylon. Well, I can be extremely persuasive. I bet you can, Jeanette. I mean, I didn't mean that about me. I bet you're, but when Mama Wilson puts her foot down, Nylon. See, I don't even know who that's a reference to. That's how little I follow whatever sport that person's in. But no, I just don't, and then I've also got a problem with the fact that I've got no problem with athletes making good money. I got no problem with them making, a lot of money. But when you've got these athletes that have got 9-figure contracts, I remember when it made, the only reason I know this is because it made national news when A-Rod signed a $250 million contract for 10 years. Now that looks like chump change compared to what some of these guys get. And they're entitled, they're brats, they're, a lot. I mean, they're just a bunch of, they're pieces of human garbage as far as I'm concerned. But then again, you can't go to a ball game of any kind, baseball, football, whatever, without, I mean, just take, your 2 parents and 2 kids, you're looking at, $400 or $500 by the time you look at, and probably more. You got, parking, and you got the outrageous ticket prices, and God forbid, I mean, I know that when me and my sister were going to minor league ball games back in the 80s, a beer and a hot dog was like $12, $15 back then. I don't even want to know what it is now at like Yankee Stadium or something. But it's like, I mean, but all that goes to these, these multi-billion-dollar stadiums, these entitled brats that make 20, 30, 50 million dollars a year that came, don't even get me started. Don't even get me started. Yeah, so I'm not going to, even if I was a fan, at the point that it's reached, I'm not going to watch it on television and help their ad revenue. I'm not going to go to the game and contribute to, no, I got better things to do with my money than to pay my hard-earned money to a bunch of brats that don't know how to stay out of jail. Rant over. Isn't this supposed to be about Rosie? And I'm going nuts. No, it's an Island Stadium for the, oh, okay. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't know nothing about. I know my sister went to Auburn. Her daughter went to Auburn. Her son went to Alabama. And yeah, which makes the holidays rather interesting. So yeah, people get crazy with sports, really go overboard, need to get a life. Bingo. Thank you, Marilyn. I have to say this, but in my opinion, I can't stand the Volunteers. Well, I know that my sister, like I said, she went to Auburn. She was a cheerleader at Auburn. She was, very much into the Auburn life. She still, when she texts me and says that something's awesome, it's not AWESOME. It is AUSOME, and the AU is capitalized. So yeah, but if I'm not mistaken, I think she shares your hatred for Tennessee. As a matter of fact, I think her hatred for Tennessee, she may have even suggested at one point possibly de-annexing Tennessee from the United States. Or what's that? Not called was de-annexing, but crap. What's the word? I'll think of it in a minute. But yeah. Not this is going to drive me nuts. Secede. Yeah, she's awful. I think she may have recommended that Tennessee secede from the United States. Whew, I thought of the word. What do you say, Doodle? What do y'all say? What do you say we do kisses? You want to do kisses, Doodle? We'll do kisses and then we'll do treats. Okay. We can do kisses. One for Jeanette, since I forgot her last week. One for Marilyn. One for Ryan. One for Stephen. One for Miss Elizabeth, lurking around somewhere. And one for me. You happy? You happy now? You happy, Doodle? You got your kisses? Ah. Let's do treats. Do treats, Doodle? Or you always want to do treats? You're not gonna chew them and get the good stuff in the middle. You hear it? Oh, you hear it? Oh, you hear him rattling around in the bowl? Uh-oh, what could it be? What could it be, Doodle? Oh, yeah, you know what it is. Treats. That's 2 down, hadn't crunched a single one. Five down, didn't bite a single one. I swear, this cat, I cannot figure her out. Was that good? Was that good, baby? No. She's like, no, it wasn't good. Give me some more. I'll try those, see if they get any better. And you're going back to your corner? Or close to? All right. I'm going to see if she'll do it. Chances are she won't do it since she's on camera because she never does anything that I want her to do. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to try something real quick. This will probably wrap up the show, but We'll see if she does it. Come here, Doodle. Come here, baby. Put you right there. There you go. You gonna get under? I'm not gonna entice you under. So normally this is normally how I leave her blanket on the sofa, is I'll leave it pulled tight a little bit right there. And then at some point she'll do what she's doing. She'll get under it and then she'll start. Yeah, there we go. There we go. And then she'll get under there and she'll get herself rolled around and lay down, and I'll usually come home and it'll be like balled up on top of her and she'll be all snug as a bug under there. There you go, Doodle. And the Doodle has put herself to bed. So there we go. All right. Well, I'm going to wrap it up there because, like I said, I've got to go run some errands. Then I've got studying and whatnot. I got studying, errands, studying, and getting my tools ready for the job tomorrow. She usually settles down right in the middle, right where the two cushions meet, and she sort of wedges herself in there. Meow, what? Oh, are you done? You want me to shut up? Is that what it is? You want me to be quiet so you can sleep? Yeah, normally when she gets under there, she'll be under there for anywhere like 6, 7, 8 hours. I mean, she spends the majority of the day under there. What? What? You can get under your blanket. I guarantee you, when I leave to go to the store, she's going to get under it. I guarantee you, when I get back, she will be under the blanket. So yeah, there we go. All right. You gonna say toodle doodle? Nope, not this week either. Hey, at least she's consistent. So there we go. But thank you, Jeanette. But yeah, so I'm gonna cut out. I got go do my running around, get everything done. And then that was that was my big reveal that I was hoping to be able to work on. I was hoping to be able to make that at least that little intro video and play it for y'all today. And like I said, I thought I almost had some time yesterday, but it didn't happen. So, but I told y'all 2 weeks. Thank you very much for being patient and giving me the 2 weeks to try to work on it. But it just didn't happen. But yeah, once again, thank you for everybody for being here. Enjoyed it. Have loved spending the Sunday afternoon with everybody for the Rosie Show. And I think Rosie's said all she's got to say. Does anybody else have anything? Is there anything else to mention, talk about, anything like that? She's good. She'll be back under the blanket in 5 minutes. All right. Well, if nobody else has anything, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. As usual, I'm going to leave it up for a few minutes, let everybody say their toodles to everybody. But other than that, I'm going to cut out. I'm going to get out of here. And yeah, everybody have a wonderful week. Have a safe, happy, productive week. And again, thank you for being here. I love you all, and I will see y'all next week. Right, Doodle? We'll be here next week. All right. Yeah? You got something to say? No? All right. We will see y'all next week. Toodles, everybody. Bye. Toodles.